Hey everybody, my name is Erin from EKS Pickleball and Team Selkirk. I wanted to go over some of the important and noteworthy rule changes for 2023, but there is a complete list of all the rules at usapickleball.org if you need more of a reference. The first and possibly most controversial rule change that we're going to see for 2023 is the ban on spin serves. So whether you use a volley serve out of the air or whether you use a drop serve, you are no longer allowed to impart spin with the hand that you use to drop or throw the ball. This is really being changed to preserve the initial integrity of the serve, which was really just to get the rally started, and with the consideration of amateurs being unable to execute and reliably return spin serves. So highly controversial with some of the pros, but all in all, I think people think it's for the best. The next rule that has changed is the color of your clothing. It's not an actual rule that has been adjusted, but the tournament director has the power to ask for a clothing change if your clothing is too close to the color of the ball. I think this is a pretty reasonable adjustment to the rules, and almost every player would agree that a neon green shirt and a neon green ball are very difficult to tell apart. Okay, another controversial rule change is the replay on confusing looking serves. So let me say that a different way. If you are serving and the referee thinks you may have committed a fault in the way that you swing your serve or the drop of your serve due to imparting spin, the referee can call for a replay now. It does not apply to foot faults, and if the referee sees a clear fault, they will still call a fault. Okay, another great change are equipment timeouts. In the past, if you needed to adjust your equipment for any reason, let's say you broke your paddle or you broke your shoelace or something else happened, you would have to use one of your team timeouts in order to make that adjustment. Now there are equipment timeouts that don't penalize the team for something that is generally out of their control. Okay, another wonderful change of rules kind of reverts back to the 2022 rules on whether or not you can correct an incorrect score. Last year, you had to wait until a rally was complete before you could make an adjustment or correction if the score was called wrong. But this year they have gone back, and as long as you stop the play before the return of serve, you can actually correct the score right on the spot without it being a fault. You should note that if you stop the play and you were wrong and the actual score that was called was correct, it would be a fault. And if you stop the play after the return of serve, it's also a fault. Okay, the final noteworthy rule change is something that is just for the ease of players, mostly in tournament settings. And nowadays, you are allowed to ask the referee the question, am I good? This question implies, am I the correct server or receiver, and am I in the correct position? When the referee responds, the referee can now respond and correct you on both of those elements or confirm that you are indeed good in both of those elements without it needing to be two separate questions. Okay, that is the general recap of 2023 rule changes for USA Pickleball. But again, if you want to see the complete list of rules and the rule changes, you can go to usapickleball.org and look at the 2023 official rulebook. Thank you.